Farsley Celtic 1, Spennymoor 0. Adam, you must be pleased with that performance and the response from your players as well, especially after those 2 defeats in a row.
Yep, definitely. I thought that we were excellent. I felt we deserved it. Criticised the players to some extent midweek after the first half performance, because I know that we're a lot better than what we displayed on Tuesday night. And ultimately it was just about them putting in a performance. That was first and foremost what we asked for, and I felt in the first half I was disappointed at half time that we weren't winning the game. They've cleared one off the line there off Danny Ellis, off a volley from a corner. Jimmy and Dave Sayers have both had opportunities at the front post where I felt they could have done better. And then second half was a little bit scrappier from our point of view, and we probably didn't create as many opportunities. But if you're solid and you keep clean sheets, we've got players within the team who are always capable of creating a chance, and thankfully we did that. And in the end, I felt we thoroughly deserved it.
Does that win show how good a character the players have, especially after those two disappointing defeats?
Well, for me, the character's never questioned. We showed that numerous times throughout the last 2 years, certainly last season. For whatever reason, we've just given away poor goals in the last couple of games, and that's not like us. We've built what we've done over the last year or so off being solid first and foremost, and defending well, and obviously bringing Tom in and being able to revert back to 3 centre halves, which we've played with a hell of a lot. That made a difference, but generally the application, the effort of the players overall was much better, and they thoroughly deserved the 3 points today.
You mentioned Tom there, of course. Tom Allen making his debut today, of course, signing midweek on a 1-month loan from York City. Why was he so attractive to Farsley, and how has he settled into the group, and what did you make of his performance today?
Well, he hadn't really had much chance to settle in, because we got it done yesterday lunchtime, and he's come straight into the team today. But I thought it was excellent. The big attraction with Tom is, probably several things really. His age. He's a very experienced lad for a lad in his mid-20s. He's a big imposing presence on the pitch, and he's a left-footed centre half. I've said in my programme notes we've got 3 very reliable and experienced centre halves in Danny, Jack, and Clates. And generally when we get the 3 of them on the pitch, we're a lot more solid. Obviously Clates has been out with a bit of an issue, and I haven't quite felt we've been as secure there. So it was important that we brought somebody in. But Tom fit the bill. The characteristics that we were looking for. He's relatively local. He's only up at York. Being a left footer, it gives us that little bit more natural balance. Even for things like clearing your lines and playing out from the back, it makes a difference if it's on his stronger side. So I thought he was tremendous, and he'll only get better for us.
How important of a signing is Tom Allen, especially as you mentioned, play 3 at the back, and Adam Clayton's out injured at the moment?
Yeah, and then Danny's come off injured there with 15 minutes to go, and so yeah, it's important. I think Clates might have a chance for next week. We might need him. If Danny's not right, he's got a little issue with his groin, so it's probably going to be at least 10 days, you would guess. But so in that sense, yeah, listen, I've moaned a little bit about us maybe losing a centre half, having to go to a back 4. The buck stops with me ultimately. I'm the manager. I put the squad together, and it's a risk for us playing with 3 centre halves and only having 3 at our disposal. That's my fault. We've now brought in Tom initially for a month. Hopefully he'll do well, and we can keep him for longer, and that'll give us 4, and hopefully that'll mean that we can play with 3 more often than not. And I have every confidence in the side's ability when we can get our strongest team on the pitch.
Gateshead away on Saturday, what are your thoughts going into that game?
another easy game, isn't it? Obviously it's another tough game. They had a great season last year in the National League, and they've been demoted for issues, I think, off the field. I watched them up at Darlington a couple of weeks ago. Very organised. It's going to be a tough game, but they're all tough. Say it after every game. Every game's tough. Every team's got good players. Every team will have strengths. They'll have areas of weakness, and it was important that we got a win today. We've now obviously got the week to rest and recover and and go again. But it will be a tough game.